Congratulations! You're about to become a parent, and you're probably feeling equal parts excited and terrified. That's completely normal. Here's the truth that nobody tells you. Nobody feels prepared for parenthood. Not the parents who seem perfect on Instagram, not your friend who has 3 kids, not anyone. We're all figuring it out as we go. But there are a few universal truths that make the first-time parenting journey easier. Today, I'm sharing the 5 most important things I wish someone had told me before I brought my baby home. These aren't just tips, they're game changers that will save you money, stress, and sleepless nights. Hi there, I'm Jessica, and welcome to Jessica's Parenting Journal. I'm a blogger, author of the step-by-step guide for first-time parents, and most importantly, a parent who's been exactly where you are right now, excited, nervous, and probably overwhelmed by all the advice coming your way. On this channel, I share research-backed parenting tips and real-world advice that actually works. Whether you're expecting your first baby or already in the thick of those early days, I'm here to help you navigate this incredible journey with a little more confidence and a lot less stress. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our weekly videos. Before we dive in, quick disclaimer. I'm a parenting blogger and experienced parent, but I'm not a medical professional. Everything I share in this video is based on research, expert recommendations, and personal experience, but it's meant to be informational and supportive, not medical advice. Every baby is different, every family is different, and what works for one might not work for another. Always consult with your pediatrician about your specific situation, especially regarding your baby's health, feeding, or development. All right, let's get into it. Number 1. Your baby doesn't need half the stuff you think they do. Before your baby arrives, you'll be absolutely bombarded with must-have product lists and registry recommendations. But here's what you actually need in those first weeks. Diapers. Lots of them. A safe place for baby to sleep, a few comfortable outfits, a car seat, food, whether that's breast or bottle, and your love and attention. That's it. Really, save your money for what actually matters. A quality baby carrier that you'll use every day, a comfortable nursing pillow if you're planning to breastfeed, and maybe, hear me out, a meal delivery service for those exhausting first weeks when cooking feels impossible. The bottom line, babies are surprisingly low maintenance when it comes to stuff. They need food, sleep, clean diapers, and you. Don't let the baby product industry convince you otherwise. Number 2, sleep deprivation is real, and it's okay to struggle with it. Everyone warns you about sleep deprivation, but you can't truly understand it until you're living it. The first few months with a newborn are genuinely hard. You'll put the milk in the cupboard and the cereal in the fridge. You might forget if you fed the baby an hour ago or 3 hours ago. This is completely normal. Your brain is functioning on minimal sleep while adjusting to massive life changes. So what actually helps? First, sleep when the baby sleeps. Yes, I know this is the most annoying advice ever, but it actually works. The dishes can wait. Your Instagram feed will still be there. Your body needs rest more than your home needs to be spotless. Tag team with your partner if you have one. One person takes the first half of the night, the other takes the second half. This way, at least someone gets a solid chunk of sleep. Lower your expectations for everything else. Housework can wait. You don't need to host visitors. You don't need to cook elaborate meals. And please, ask for help without guilt. This is survival mode, not the time to be a hero. Remember, this phase is temporary. Most babies start sleeping longer stretches by 3 to 4 months. You will sleep again, I promise. Number 3, fed is best, however you choose to feed your baby. Whether you breastfeed, formula feed, or do a combination of both, your baby will be fine. I'm going to say that again because it's important. Your baby will be fine. Breastfeeding can be wonderful, but it can also be incredibly difficult. Some babies latch immediately, others struggle for weeks. Some moms produce plenty of milk, others don't, despite doing everything right. And formula feeding? It provides complete nutrition and can significantly reduce stress for parents who struggle with breastfeeding. What actually matters? Your baby is eating and growing. You're not sacrificing your mental health in the process. And your feeding method works for your family, not your neighbor's family. Not the family you saw on Instagram, your family. I know there's a lot of pressure around this topic. You might hear judgmental comments from family members, strangers, or even healthcare providers. But here's what I want you to remember. A fed baby with a mentally healthy parent is what's actually best. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty about your feeding choices. You're doing great. Number 4, trust your instincts, but also ask for help. You know your baby better than anyone else, even if you're a first-time parent. If something feels off, trust that instinct. If you're worried about your baby's health, call your pediatrician. That's literally what they're there for. At the same time, don't be afraid to ask for help and advice. Experienced parents can offer valuable tips, and medical professionals can provide reassurance or catch potential issues early. Here are questions you should never feel embarrassed about asking your pediatrician. Is this poop color normal? How often should my baby eat? Should they be sleeping this much or this little? Is this breathing pattern okay? When should I worry about a fever? New parents constantly worry about bothering their pediatrician, but that's their job. You're not being difficult. You're being a caring parent. Call when you need to. That's what you're paying for. Your parental instincts are real and valuable, but combining those instincts with professional guidance and support from experienced parents, that's the winning combination. Number 5, taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally makes you a better parent. Not a perfect parent, but a healthier, more present one. This means eating regular meals, even if they're quick and simple, showering when you can, getting outside for fresh air, even if it's just sitting on your front step for 5 minutes, asking for breaks when you need them, and seeing your doctor if you're struggling. And I need to talk about something really important here. Postpartum depression and anxiety are real. They affect up to 1 in 5 new mothers and can also affect fathers. If you're experiencing persistent sadness, difficulty bonding with your baby, scary intrusive thoughts, or extreme anxiety, please reach out for help immediately. This isn't a character flaw. This isn't weakness. This isn't bad parenting. This is a treatable medical condition, and getting help is one of the best things you can do for yourself and your baby. Taking care of yourself means you'll have more energy, more patience, and more joy to share with your little one. That's not selfish. That's smart parenting. So there you have it, the 5 most important things first-time parents should know. Let me leave you with this. First-time parenting is hard. It's a wild ride of overwhelming love, bone-deep exhaustion, constant worry, and moments of pure joy. It's harder than you imagine, and more rewarding than you can fathom. Give yourself grace, ask for help, trust yourself, lower your expectations. And remember, there's no such thing as a perfect parent, but there is such a thing as a good enough parent, and you already are one. If you want more in-depth guidance for your baby's first year, check out my book, Step-by-Step Guide for First-Time Parents, Helpful Tips for Ages 0 to 3 years. It's available on Amazon, and I'll drop the link in the description below. It covers everything from feeding schedules to sleep training, developmental milestones to toddler tantrums. Think of it like having an experienced parent friend on call 24/7. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Jessica's Parenting Journal for more realistic, research-backed parenting advice every week. And drop a comment below. What's your biggest first-time parent worry? I'd love to hear from you, and I try to respond to every comment. You've got this, parent. I believe in you.